Hi, I'm Sean. I like collecting sports cards. I also like counting down things. So today we're counting down my top signatures in my collection. Let's go. Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. So today I'm taking a look at my favorite autographs on my sports cards and ranking them. Now, before we start, I'd like to talk about some of the things I look for in an autograph that makes it better than maybe some of the others. One of the things I want to look at is, is it legible? Did the athlete or person that's signing it take the time to make a quality autograph, or did they just smear something on the card or the sticker if it's a sticker autograph? And, as I scoured the land and tried to find the best. No, I'm just kidding. When I tried to scour my closet and look for my favorite autographs, uh, the kind of things I really want to look for are, autographs that are legible, clean, that the athlete or celebrity, if it's a non-sport, took the time to do the autograph. Doesn't look rushed, doesn't look smeared. So those are some of the things I'm looking for. Now, on the other hand, there are some not so great autographs, and I'm going to show you those first. Here we've got a Sergio Alcantara where Sergio just puts an S dot A dot. Yeah, not one of the best type of autographs. At least he took the time to put the dots in as the initials, unlike Mr. Damian Harris here, who just puts a Lupin and looks like an H, DH, I guess. Not going to make it into the Autograph Hall of Fame. How about this one from Jamon Moore? Oof. Jamon was in a hurry to get out of the league. How about Rashad Penny? Looks kind of like Rip as his career. How about Calvin Ridley? Nice gold patch with the relic. Pretty sweet looking card, except the auto ain't so hot, is it? Can't even tell who that is, just a couple loops. Show you some UFC. How about a Tai Tuivasa? I don't even know. I guess that's a T and a T for his initials, but man, that's not not the greatest. How about a tennis? Not so great. We got a Davidovich Fokina. Even PSA didn't want to put Alejandro. It wouldn't fit. So I think they're on the same page with Fokina on this one. Let's just do the A and the D and get it over with. All right, now let's get into my favorites. Now these are from my collection and my PC. Two different. I separate those two things. My collection is the overall card collection, including my PC, where there's also my PC, which are cards that I don't plan on moving or selling or trading. So we've got a combination of both today. All right, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, I'm going to Mitch Trubisky. Going into his rookie year here, very nice auto. Got a nice MTY. You can pretty much make out all that. If you were just to not show you who it was, you might be able to get, if I were to give you a couple hints, you might be able to get who that is. Very nice auto, Mitch. Congrats to you. Here's an interesting one I found in the collection. Anyone remember Titus Young? Didn't last too long in the NFL, but at least he took time to put a nice autograph on his card. I give bonus points if you put the number as well. And TD Young, I like it. I don't know how many TDs he actually had in the NFL, but he was confident in his auto anyway. Next, we've got from the PC. How about Dan Hampton? Now, I know this is a sticker auto. Boo! Yeah, everybody hates sticker autos, but you know what? This is a solid auto, taking the time, making a quality signature. That's what we're looking for. Coming in at number 7. That's right, I'm even giving a Viking some love here. How about Alexander Madison? Very nice card and great signature, Alexander. Now, he does only put Alex, which is understandable. But, bonus points again, putting his number 25 on there. Love it. Now, this one I wasn't sure on initially, but the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. Coming in at number 6, we've got a Lauren Sanko. So Laura, what I love about her signature, it almost looks like there's a perfect line, like she had a ruler with a, and she made sure she stayed across the horizon perfectly. Love the L, the S. Very nice signature. Laura, you rock. Congrats. All right, we're in our top 5. Coming in at number 5. All right, you guys are going to say you're biased, Sean, because you've got a Nico Horner in here, which is one of your favorite PC. Okay, maybe a little, but let me tell you, this autograph, you've got your N. If you look at it carefully, you've got an N here for the Nico, which rolls right into the H for Horner. I think that is so cool, very unique, and yeah, maybe a little bias, all right? I'm not going to lie. Love me some Nico. On-card autos. Coming in at number 4. How about a Royce Gracie, the legend, the UFC MMA legend, Royce Gracie. Love the way he signs his signature. The only thing I would say that bothers me a little bit is he picks up the pen right where his Y is. And, I've looked through many of his autos. Before I bought this, I wanted to make sure I got a Royce Gracie on-card auto. And he does it all the time. So this isn't just an exception. That's just the way he signs it. But very, very nice. Anything with loops in it, I'm a sucker for. Nice big loops. Yeah, I like that. Top 3, coming in at number 3. How about a Merab Dvalishvili? What I love about this card, it's so different than anything. Obviously his Georgian heritage has something to do with his autograph, because you've got his initials, but then he just doesn't leave it at that. No, he goes into his traditional. I'm guessing that's his way he signs through his language. I'm not really sure, but it's a freaking cool autograph. You can definitely tell he took the time to sign this card, and yeah, love it, Merab. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time with your autographs. Coming in at number 2, and I didn't know if anyone would beat this, because when I think of cards in my collection, I go all the way back to 2013. Now, nobody probably remembers Justin Hunter, and that's fine, but I do, and I remember this auto when I pulled it in a pack in Topps Chrome 2013. How cool is that autograph? Big J, followed up by the H and the or look, I know you're just going to say, well, Sean, you're hypocritical because earlier you talked about just initials and this isn't much more. It's just the way it looks. This is a phenomenal autograph. And when I was thinking about putting this video together, this is the card that I was thinking about. Very cool, Justin. You may not make the Hall of Fame, but you made the silver medal in my countdown. So congrats to you. Like I said, I didn't know if anyone would beat it. But after careful consideration, I don't know how you can't consider Andre Dawson's. Now, I know he signs a lot, but man, does he take the time. He has perfected his autograph. I'm not doing it justice. You talk about a man with a skill set. And I'm not just talking about his Hall of Fame career. Look at that thing. It is perfection. I don't need to describe it. You can just tell. You just know. Anyway, my top 10 autographs in my collection / PC. Hope you all have a great day. Talk to you again real soon. Take care, everybody.